Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Meteorfall. We just made some magic happen with Greybeard and Bruno, so let's go ahead and see if we can make some mischief with Mischief the Rogue. That was really terrible. Anyway, we have 325 gems. Let's say that we gamble that we can make at least 75 gems on this fight. That means that I should be able to get 2 cards and still unlock 2 cards for Rose. Although on the other hand, I could just buy all 3 cards for Mischief, but then Rose has only unlocked 1 card. Yeah, alright, let's get 2 of these. So we'll take a look at the unlockables here. So Pickpocket's an interesting one. It's 3 stamina for 2 damage. Now that's the same thing as a basic attack card, so it replaces a basic attack card. So it's not worse, it's just not that much better. And then, if you kill an enemy, you get a random potion added to your deck. That can be a variety of things. You can get a potion that gives you 50% dodge, there's a potion that heals you, a potion that gives you back stamina, and a potion that deals 8 damage to the enemy. Also, there's a potion that gets rid of all debuffs. So, there's also a speed potion, which gives you bonus time. So most of the time, it's not a bad thing to get a potion, but there are times when, like, for example, the debuff potion, it's just a waste of time to play it. So you don't always want a random potion added to your deck. But it's interesting because you could potentially save up potions and make the boss fight better. On the other hand, you have to kill an enemy with this card, which is difficult. Oh no, this is a very safe pick because it's no worse than an attack, but it's not that exciting because it's difficult to pull off and its effect is not as clear. For example, the warrior, you might recall, had this card, which was a little better than a basic attack, and it has a lasting effect on your deck by upgrading one of your cards. And apparently it also upgrades to 10 frickin' damage at level 3. It's a little bit difficult to get excited about this card, especially when you make the comparison head-to-head. Then we got Relentless. So what this does is it deals damage to how much stamina you have remaining, but after playing the card, and it inflicts Bleed 1. So I believe that the Bleed 1 is on yourself. But it can potentially deal a whole bunch of damage. So, better than an attack, but if your stamina is low, then you're just always going to pass it. Like, let's say your stamina is 3, it doesn't even do any damage when you play it, unlike an attack card. So it's, again, not a very exciting card, because it's like one of those better than an attack, so it's not terrible to get it, but you're not like that thrilled about it. The only card that I really like is Ravage, so it's 3 stamina for 3 damage, it's better than attack. I would hope that it upgrades pretty decently as well, and it gives you 2 time if your stamina's full. So it does synergize nicely with stamina, regenerating effects. So I'm definitely getting that one, and as for the other one, I'm just not sure. Neither of these is particularly exciting. I guess we'll go for the big damage potential here with Relentless, and then let's start a new run. Alright, so we're up against, let's see, Cave or Forest. I'm going to go for the Cave because the Forest sounds nicer, so the Cave is where I'm going to go instead. Up against Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy over here. I'm not going to worry too much about these early plays. Ah, there's Relentless doing jack, squat, and dickerdoodle. I guess if I had actually passed back that first attack card, he might already be dead. Okay. So that was that. And we're up against a Nucromancer. These guys have the spells. Ooh, I might be able to kill him in one go here. Yep, he's dead. He's actually all the way dead. Okay. So, we're up against our first level up here. This is a potentially very important one because we get a card choice. And we get garbage. Just absolute total shit-kicking garbage. I'm not going to keep any of these potions all the way up to the final boss. We'll just take a fire potion to murderate an enemy early on, and then call it a day. Good start there with the stab and the spider bite. Okay, I'm gonna pass this in case I do get that Relentless card. And, well, if I had played it and gone down to 2 stamina, I wouldn't have been able to play this for 3 damage. So I guess there's that. And actually, he is going to die of the poison. That was pretty nice. I didn't draw my potion or have to, waste time discarding it. Dance of the Spinning Ninjas. Well, he offers to train you at his dojo. Okay, what do we got here? Get 15 gold. That's a pretty good thing. Train at dojo and gain 6 max HP. Oh boy. Let's think about this. So imagine if I hadn't gotten this event. Then I wouldn't have had 6 HP, and then I just would have had to deal with not having 6 HP. But on the other hand, if I do take this HP, that could let me, for example, feel more comfortable getting bonus stamina at a level up. On the other hand, 15 gold is a lot. You can really do a lot with this. I'm going to go up to 19, and if I find a blacksmith, that would be very aggravating because I would only be able to train one card in rather than two. I'd be 1 coin away from it. I'm going to trust my judgment. I'm going to go for the gold. Let's just deal with whatever that... Wait a minute. How am I at... Oh my god, arithmetic! 15 plus 7 is 22. Okay, perfect. So we can upgrade 2 cards up to level 2 here. So let's take a look at Ravage. I want to start by seeing the special cards. So this does go from 3 to 5. The other effect is the same. And then let's take a look at Relentless. Deal damage equal to your remaining stamina. Oh, wait a minute. Bleed 3? Deal damage equal to your remaining stamina after playing this card. Bleed 3. Oh, does this apply the bleed to the enemy? So it essentially deals 4 damage instead of 1 damage. So it essentially increases the damage by 3. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What about Eviscerate? 3 damage plus an additional 2. Oh wow, that's actually kind of a... Hang on, I've never liked this card, but this is actually kind of a big deal. It increases the damage by 2 and like a multiplier. I think you have to upgrade Eviscerate. Maybe I've just been stupid not upgrading that this whole entire time. And then the other card to upgrade... I mean, it's never a bad idea to upgrade one of your stabs. Those are pretty good. Let's get the Relentless up in here. Be nice to get those upgraded all the way. Devil's Bargain. Oh, man. Upgrade. Oh, upgrade the... Oh, this is... I've not seen this before. Upgrade the card and lose 3 max HP. All right, let's do this. So that means that when I level up, I'm going to have to go for health. Because, clearly... Ooh, that's going to be pretty good. And it does apply the bleed to the enemy, which the way the card is written, it really makes it sound like you bleed on yourself. So that actually makes the card way better, because it means that, you know, you bleed the enemy instead of bleeding yourself. And that is a significant amount of damage. Bleed 6 is 6 damage, then 4 damage, then 2 damage. So it's a 12 damage. And it's per card that they play, so unless they have a way to get rid of debuffs, that is damage they're going to take. It's not like poison, which you have to wait a while for. Okay, well, I have to get health. There's really no question about it, since I passed on 6 health, and then I also lost a little bit of health. Well, I can't upgrade anything at the blacksmith. I don't think there's anything at the shop less than 6 ever. Yep. Wouldn't actually mind buying another stab. That would have been good. Ah, yeah, that would have been really good if I could have bought this. Makes a big difference having all those extra stabs in your deck for the Eviscerate. Alright, well, resting makes no sense, so we're going to the treasure. See if we can get something good here. Reckless Strike. Let me think about that. I mean, it doesn't really go with the Thief's game plan of cycling through your deck and playing big Eviscerate, so I'm actually going to pass this, even though it's not a bad card. I've got enough damage. And then Eviscerate, okay, I'll take a second Eviscerate. So I'm going to go for something that, you know, is a pretty obvious strat for the Thief, is cycle through your deck and kill him with Eviscerates. I do need to upgrade Eviscerate, because Eviscerate's pretty awful at, do I play 3 stamina for 3 damage? I'm not even going to do that. If it, here we go. Here it is. I just leveled up. Let's go ahead and pop this fire potion. Okay, and then this guy is dead now. As soon as he plays a card, he dies. It's actually really nice, because the poison card would have dealt damage on my turn, but I don't take a turn because he died. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Relentless. Definitely the text does not... make it super 100% clear how it works, but it definitely works very well. It's a ton of damage, plus the bleed helps you push the monster over the edge into death. Tough one here. I mean, it's obviously good if I can find more stabs in the treasure, but I have enough gold to upgrade at the blacksmith. Here's the thing, okay, so if I don't go to this blacksmith, save my gold, and find a blacksmith later, I could just upgrade all the gold I would have upgraded now. Or I would have spent all the gold to upgrade that I would have upgraded now. So this blacksmith is essentially, whatever I do here is essentially wasted, unless you consider, like, the value of that one upgraded card in the meantime. Yeah, I'm going to go to take the treasure, because this might give me something really good that will affect for the rest of the fight, and as soon as I get another blacksmith, then I'm good. Okay, I'm not going to go for the bleed strategy. I'm not going to go for these expensive slow cards. Increased damage dealt by 2 god darn it, it's not really what I want. Does work really well with stabs. Works really, really well with stabs. But I have a lot of stuff that isn't stabs in my deck. So I'm not going to take it. I'm happy with my deck. I've got that big Relentless card, and I've got the 2 Eviscerates. I mean, I'm ready to go here. I just need to forget some of my cards at a temple and some stuff like that. Okay, eviscerate. Okay, we'll do this, because it was the eviscerate 2. Now, this is getting a little bit dicey. Okay, perfect. This is the best time for the attack card to show up. Let's get some stamina back in time for these stabs. Perfection. Alright, I didn't get my Relentless, unfortunately, and what that means is that I'm not going to kill this monster. He will get 1 round of damage on me here. Yeah. Yikes, that's gross. Oh, not Pounce. God, anything but Pounce. Oh my god, am I dead? I just died. He one-shot me. Oh my god. Ah, that was great. Oh, that was really good. Oh my god. Alright, that was 10 minutes. You know what? Let's do another one. Suck on that, people who use the timestamp. Huh? Suck on it. Yeah, no spoilers here. People are gonna be like, whoa, it was a 45-minute video. It must have won. Nope. I'm losing with the game's best character. Okay, we were the cave last time, so swamp this time. Apparently the cave is actually quite difficult. But a lot of the monsters are the same. I mean, we had a Nucromancer in the cave, too. Okay, that was a nice little start there. Damn, I was kind of happy with how things were going, but, you know, sometimes they just play 2 fireballs and you didn't draw your key card. Alright, that was a nice little one-shot, because it dealt 5 damage. Alright, not a big fan of either of these, so neither one really goes with the game plan. I will get the hamstring to reduce enemy time. I think that's better than just something that deals a bunch of damage and damages me. Because I can do a bunch of damage, that's not a problem. The problem is actually killing the enemies and surviving. And reducing how much time they get, I think is the best way to do that. Okay, so I really want to get some gold. I want to upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to get treasure. I want to save my gold. I mean, as tempting as the shop is, I really want to save up gold and be able to, like, upgrade my Eviscerate and my Relentless. Reckless Strike. Enough with the Reckless Strikes. Dodge. I'm just, in this card, you just can't get excited about it. Yeah, it's cheap. And yes, it does increase your survivability. Fine, I'll take it. I want to find out exactly how long that lasts, because the duration's unclear on that card, so I want to see how long it lasts. For science, I'll take it. But otherwise, I would have just passed on it. Alright, I passed on the Eviscerate, by the way, because I really would just rather keep my stamina than doing, like, 2 damage for 3 stamina. Attack 2. Well, I'll play it. I'm not going to kill him anyway, so I might as well use up my last bit of stamina, and then at the beginning of the next turn, even if I get a good card on the top, I can still just throw it back. Alright, as it happens, everything worked out beautifully. So I did take 4 damage there, but I'm leveling up. Okay, perfect. So here, I'm going to go for the stamina. Let's go offense. The best defense is a good offense, and I'm going to go back to the treasure. I'll fish for some random stuff. I don't really want to spend my money at the shops. Stab. Okay, perfect. Definitely can always take another stab. Stamina potion? But sure. I mean, it gives you back the stamina that you spend. It doesn't give you back the time, I guess. Alright, we'll go to the blacksmith. I don't want to buy things at the shop. We're going to try the no-shop strategy here. I want to upgrade Relentless. That gets a pretty nice damage boost, because it goes up to bleed 3. And I think that's pretty good. And then when you upgrade it all the way, it's up to bleed 6, and it really helps with your one-shot potential. Now up against Globber. Nice start. Alright, that's not terrible. Good. I've always loved to see the stabs up the front. And now I want to get an Eviscerate, so I'm actually going to pass back, even though it's an attack 2. I really don't want to miss an Eviscerate here. Dodge, stab, come on, Eviscerate. Nope, didn't happen. What is this one? 3 damage if you have full stamina. Right, well, I don't have full stamina, but I guess I'll play it for the damage. So he's only got 2 time. Alright. And now we have the Relentless, which doesn't do me any good. It just puts on a bleed 3, basically, which isn't that great, so I'll pass. I guess that's 2 damage. Yeah. Okay, this is actually sort of underwhelming at the moment. I still need to upgrade my Eviscerate. And, I lost a time. And the Eviscerate came up first. This is quite the protracted back and forth here. I think it's hilarious, because the Thief is like everybody's favorite class in this game, and I have won with the Wizard of all people, and the Warrior, and is this just 1 damage? Yeah, I'm just going to pass that. I want to make sure I can actually kill this thing. There we go. Enough. Enough is enough. This is gonna be tough to... it's gonna be tough. What is this? Upgrade in exchange for part of your soul. Hamstring's not really a card I care that much about upgrading, but alright, we'll upgrade it. And then I guess I really should take health as a level up. What does this do? It does 3 damage, so it doesn't increase how much time it takes away. It's kind of annoying. The time is the really good part of that card, not the damage. Okay, I gotta think here. If I do Spider Bite, I'm gonna go down to 1 stamina. That's fine. Oh, I'm not quite gonna kill this guy. It's gonna go down to 1 health. Oh, and heals. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I should be able to do 5 damage. Come on. Can I really not do 5 damage in a round? There we go. Alrighty. So now we gotta make it through 1 more fight. And then we're gonna level up and heal. Poison. Nope, that's gross. Spider Bite. Okay, it's a cycling card. Even though it is 2 stamina instead of the 1 stamina stab, I think it still goes well with the whole eviscerate strategy. Can I actually fight? Whatever. I'm doing it. Whatever. I don't care. We're fighting it. Relentless. Nice. Damage equal to your remaining stamina and bleed 3. That's exactly what I needed. All right. Well, we're in a really rough situation here because we have 5 hit points, so I need to use this potion. Let's just gain the stamina back. Let's dodge. Oh, hamstring's nice. Okay. So he's only got 2 actions. Please don't deal 5 damage. Oh, that was 5 damage. Alrighty, we did it! Okay. Well, that was 16 minutes. Let's do another one. Let's try that one more time. I mean, I clearly should have rested instead of fighting that monster. Yep. I cannot play the game with the best class. Alright, desert we go. And it's a scavenger. Alrighty. Just, need to get it together here. Maybe I should have taken that card that gives you a random potion. Maybe that's like the little edge that I've been missing is those random potions. Oh, this is actually great. I get 2 time. Yeah, look at that. I went from 3 to 4. So I got it at the top of the fight. Okay, anyway, this guy's dead, so it doesn't really matter what I do, but it's pretty good. Wish that happened more often. Bonk. Alright, well, these are not great. I guess we'll take the cheap one that also gives you time back as opposed to the expensive one that sucks horrible dicks. No, I'm gonna pass this. Crazy as it is. Let's give myself another chance of getting that relentless card. Oh, no, let's get another attack card. Okay, great. Well, still pretty good. If it had been upgraded, he would actually be dead. He'll take a damage from the bleed now, and he would have taken another one. He would have taken 3 damage and died if it had been in the upgraded version. Oh my god, Eviscerate did not kill him. Whoops, that was a bit of a misplay, but okay, we made it. So I gotta survive with 8 hit points against 1 more fight. Ooh, Temple. I haven't seen any Temples yet. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, because I mean, this deck wants to do that. This deck wants to get rid of these attack cards. They're just horrible. They clone one of the abilities. Yes! Oh, yes! I always will clone a stab. Okay, so the more stabs we have, the better. I mean, I guess it does reduce the odds of that stamina card being at the top of your deck, or like Ravage being at the top of your deck. But it's alright. Oh, man, can we get a little bit lucky? Yes! Alright. Got the 1 shot. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for the health. Let's learn from our past mistakes here. If we're gonna take deals with the devil, let's actually have 5 more health to work with. Okay, Spider Bite. Attack, nope. Stab, yep. Stab, yep. Attack 2. I'm gonna go back up to full stamina. Let's give myself a chance of finding that Relentless card or the Ravage card. They're both still in my deck. Boom, see, there it is. Now I'm gonna get extra time because I had full stamina because I passed my attack card. I was gonna kill him. Yep. Alright, that was a good decision. I actually ended up saving some health, and this is a key fight. After you get to level 3, and you need 3 more monsters to level up again, it's nice if your first fight there you can avoid taking any damage. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just go to the blacksmith. I mean, Treasure could have given me like more stabs or something, but let's actually get some of these cards upgraded. You can always upgrade the stabs, obviously. I think the Eviscerate, it really changes. When it's 1 per card or 2 per card, and it increases the base damage from 1 to 3. I think that just really packs a punch, even more so maybe than these cards, the Relentless and the Ravage. Okay, well, neither of these does anything. I guess I'll rest, just so I don't have to click through the shop interface. Wow. Well, that's a little bit unlucky. Those rests would have obviously been much more helpful later, as would have the shops, for that matter. So it would have been nice if it had been rest in a temple, or like rest and treasure, but rest in a shop two times in a row is just the worst combination there. Okay, this is 3 damage and bleed 1, so it's 4 damage. Alright, we'll do that. Ah, I shouldn't have done it. I should have passed it, and then this Ravage would have given me my time back. I probably need to be more aggressive about passing cards in general. Okay, so this guy is gonna get a turn at me. Okay, the attack was pretty crappy. Shadow Burn did a bunch of damage though, but then he killed himself with it. 11. Good thing I took a health on my level up. I think okay. Like if I had 6 hit points here, this would definitely be a mistake. But with 11, I think I've got a decent chance. Plus the Sawbones, if I remember right, are the ones that tend to just do a bunch of regular old attack cards. What is this? 7 damage? Yeah, that seems good. And can I get a kill here? Oh my god, so close. Alright. Which is like, I'm just like a crazy person, just like stab, 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 like just punching him in the chest with a knife over and over till he dies. Alright, well poison's garbage, so we'll take another Eviscerate, though I would have not minded it being upgraded or happening a little bit later. Damn it, I don't want anything. Okay, I guess we'll look at the shop. I'm not even sure I want anything from the shop, but let's just peek. Okay, we'll take another stab. It does, you know, decrease the odds of me getting those, like, stamina cards at the top of the deck, but I think just having as many stabs as possible for the Eviscerate combo is worth it. 2 stamina, but reduce your max HP by 10%. Well, that would be 2.5, so I guess 3 hit points for 2 stamina. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's do that. Filthy Gobloid! I'm not even going to play this attack card. I'm not even going to do it. Let's just... Oh, this one, fine. But no, I have Ravage. No, I'm not even going to play this. I just have 2 cards in the deck that really care about my stamina. And I just think those attack cards are so bad, they're like literally not worth playing. Okay, is this going to die? No, not from the poison, but when he plays a card, he will die. So I only took 1 damage before he bled to death. That's pretty good. Good thing it wasn't like some zap or something crazy. But the Gobloids I don't think have anything like zap. Now this is a difficult decision here, because the Harpy's not going to level me up. I need 7 XP, the Harpy's not going to give 7. And all the damage I take in this fight is going to be, you know, damage I don't have, or health I don't have for the final boss. But I'm going to do this because I really want the gold, and I think there's a decent chance I can one-shot the Harpy. So I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm not going to play the attack, though. Okay, Eviscerate is 3 damage. Oh, this is my unupgraded one. Damn. Well, let's see. I'm gonna pass this back. I'm gonna go big or go home here. Okay, come on. Stab my way to victory. Come on. Get my other Eviscerate. Yes! 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 Alright. So clearly I need to just get rid of those attack cards. I need to find more temples. Alright, there's the Sandman. He comes. Ooh, nice. Okay, Relentless. I wish this was the upgraded version. It would be. This is one I really feel like I want to upgrade, but at least it's still 8 damage plus the 1, so it's 9 damage. It's pretty good. Okay, this is my good Eviscerate. And do I do this now? Yeah, I think I do this. I still have attack cards in here, so I still have things that I can skip for stamina. 3 damage. It would go down to 7, 2 poisons, right? Yeah, so down to 5. And then down to 4. I don't need this. I don't think I need this. I'd rather just get my stamina back and have the stamina to play out my full combo. What the hell is Gift of the Desert? I need to look that up. Pass back, play it for 3 damage. Okay, so I just need to figure out what that did. Burning Blood. Okay. So he's got 7 hit points. I think I should be able to deal 7 damage. Unless I get really unlucky. Ravage is just 3 damage. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I just need like a regular old attack and we're good. Alright, everything worked out there. So I got the level up. I killed the Harpy. I got the extra gold. I really want to find a blacksmith and level up some cards. And here's a tough one. I mean, how much do I trust my deck? I'm gonna go for the health. I haven't really been struggling that much with stamina. So let's go to the crypt, and you know, maybe for these levels, maybe the only thing that's really different is just what the final boss is. So maybe like what you really need to do is figure out what type of bosses each level has, and pick based on that. You know what? That is actually a reason to take stamina on leveling up, is because it does make the Relentless better. You know, if you start with an extra stamina, that means the Relentless always deals 1 more damage. Oh, I got the other Eviscerate. I was just thinking it'd be nice if I did that, because then I could one-shot the Globber. Okay. Okay, that was good. Necromancer. So these are nice because they do a lot of damage with their spells, but they have less hit points, so I'm more likely to be able to one-shot them. Oh, I'm not quite at full. You know what? This is just 3. This is basically an attack card right here. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to pass it back because I'd honestly rather just have, like, that extra little bit of stamina. Okay, is this going to do it? No, it's not, unfortunately. Not quite. Relentless needs to get upgraded. Oh, we got a zap. That's unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. So I did take 10 damage that fight, because I just didn't quite get a good enough draw. I need to make it through 2 more monsters. Oh, man, I'm not going to sell my good Eviscerate. I would actually have sold him the level 1 Eviscerate, but not the level 2. That was a bit unlucky. Well, 3 damage I don't think is worth it with Relentless and Savage Ravage still in my deck. Okay, there's all my stabs. So now I'm looking for my good Eviscerate. This is unfortunately my bad one. Can I get my good one? Please? Good Eviscerate? Come on. Oh, keep it going. Relentless. Well, let's see. This is 3 damage plus 1 is 4 damage. I'll send it back. That was annoying though. I needed my Eviscerate too. Okay, it's gonna have to. Alright, that wasn't actually that impressive. So I am gonna take some damage over turns, but with a little bit of luck, maybe I can just like avoid. Crap. With a little bit of luck, I might be able to just avoid having to have this fight go on that long. Oh come on! I need my good Eviscerate. I need my good Eviscerate. I need my good Eviscerate. Oh, that wasn't it. No, not even close. So I do take another round of damage from this guy, and I do unfortunately take 4 more poison damage. Okay, now this should be over. Yeah, I need to upgrade that Eviscerate, man. I need to find a blacksmith. There's the blacksmith. Okay, thank God. So it's some tough decisions here. I mean, I could upgrade 3 level 1s, or I could upgrade 2 level 2s. Or a level 2 and 2 level 1s. That's what it is. I need to upgrade a level 2 and 2 level 1s. Okay, so I think I definitely want to upgrade my Eviscerate. 5 damage plus 3 per card. Oh yeah, that's crazy good. And then I need to upgrade this other one, because that's been holding me back. Now the last one that I want to upgrade, this goes from 3 to 5. This one I think is one I want to start working on, because it increases the bleed, and I think that's a big deal. Oh man. Can I survive? Yeah, I think so. Now that I just upgraded my cards, I think I should be able to make it. Let's do it. Good. Got the Relentless one early. Massive amount of damage there. Nope. Ooh, Eviscerate 3. 14 damage! Don't mind if I dingleberry. Alright, there it is. He's dead. Okay, yeah, those Eviscerates get out of control with any number of stabs in your deck. I really misjudged Eviscerate, because I was judging based on the level 1 version. Okay, we have to take a card, which I'm a little bit nervous about. 5 damage plus 3 damage for each card skipped. Interesting. And then this is gain a time. If this is the first card played, deal 9 damage, otherwise deal 3. Okay, so this is sort of like a bad stab. Backstab, more like bad stab, am I right? It gives you back the time, and I think that works well with this deck, because although this is probably the better card in the abstract, it does take up more stamina, and it does not give me back a time. So I'm going to go for the backstab. I don't really care about the fact that it's probably never actually going to trigger the massive amount of bonus damage. But just the fact that it's almost like stab but not quite as good is good enough for me. Alright, no point going to the blacksmith because I already have I don't have enough gold to upgrade. Now here's a difficult choice. Here's an upgraded Eviscerate. Do I want another one of these? I think so. So I have 3 of them. I mean, it could be the wrong amount, but I'm gonna try it. And I'm not gonna take those expensive bleed poison card things. Oh my god. Alright, well, same exact choice. Eviscerate? Okay, I'm not gonna take a 4th Eviscerate. I think that's starting to be too many Eviscerates. Fire Potion? Yeah, let's take it. If nothing else, that can help me kill something faster. Like, I need 23 more experience. So if I can get a fast kill against a monster, and that prevents me from taking damage from that monster, that's gonna be worth it. Savage is just 3. You know what? This card's not that good. It's just not that good. I don't want to spend 3 stamina to do 3 damage, so I'm going to pass it back. Attack 2. 3 stamina for 3 damage. Well, I'm going to pass that back as well. There's Eviscerate. Maybe I should have played one of those cards. I should have played one of those cards to do more damage. But anyway, Eviscerates come up back to back, so it didn't matter. Okay, so I kept all my health there. I guess that means I need to fight a Globber. Stabby, stabby. Oh, 1 off. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Aha. Boom, baby. Eviscerate 2 is pretty good. Alright, we'll take at least 1 round of damage. Although he's gonna bleed a little bit here, which is good. And he drew some pretty bad cards. He drew nothing but attack cards. So I took 13 damage, but that really could have been a whole lot worse. So stab, stab, backstab. Fire Potion. Do I use this here? Well, the question is, do I think I can do 11 damage in 2 time? And I think the answer is yes. I'm going to save this. Because I still have Eviscerates in here. Yep, see, there's Eviscerate. Man, Eviscerate gets out of control. When it's 3 damage per card played, that really is just ridiculous. Alright, Blacksmith, finally. So, what do I mainly want in my life? I can upgrade 1 level 2 and 1 level 1. I mean, I think we need to upgrade it. These Eviscerates are crazy, so I definitely want to upgrade one of them. And then, besides that, do I go from... I just want to pass this card so much. I would just, like, forget this card if I could, honestly. So I guess what I need to do is just, well, I have to make a tough choice. I can either upgrade a Stab and just do 1 extra damage every time I play through my deck, or I can, just save the gold and focus on upgrading the Eviscerate. Because I do want to upgrade this Eviscerate. That's much more significant than upgrading a Stab. Or the Relentless, too, actually would be nice to upgrade. I'm going to save the gold, yeah. The Stabs from 1 damage to 2 damage and from 2 damage to 3 damage, I'm not actually that critical of. It's really the Eviscerates that end up doing my big damage. Do I use the Fire Potion here or save it for the boss? That's the question. I'm going to use it. Alright, that's good because it meant I dealt more damage with the Eviscerate. Interesting. I'm gonna actually do this attack so that if I get a stab, I can finish this guy off. This is actually 1 damage, which is enough. Okay. So we got the 1 shot there, and then now I can breathe a little bit easier because the next one's gonna level me up. So as long as this Cultist does not do 26 damage, I should be fine. Ooh, drew the Relentless first. Perfect. Yeah, I really want to upgrade that card. That card needs to be upgraded. God, I hate this card so much. I guess I'll just freaking play it for the damage. So he'll take 4 more damage if he ever plays any cards. And I got lucky, he didn't get any zaps, which would be the main thing I'd be concerned about. God, Eviscerate's out of control. It deals 8 damage if you've only played 1 card prior to it. That's crazy. Alright, I think my stamina's fine. I just need health. I want to make sure that, you know, I don't get one-shot by some crazy monster. She offers to transmute one of your abilities into a random ability. Well, no. Don't want to do that. Alright, there's Blacksmith. 29 gold. It's heartbreaking. I can only upgrade 1 card. But I'm going to stick to my strategy. I'm going to upgrade the Relentless. I think I really want that to be higher, as high as possible. And then we're going to save the remaining 14 gold. Because I don't care enough to upgrade a Stab from doing 1 damage to doing 2 damage. I mean, obviously, if you imagine all of these Stabs doing 2 damage instead of 1 damage, that would be, you know, kind of a big deal. But it's just not a main priority. Alright, yeah. I'm usually pretty, you know, pretty hesitant to say that something's broken. But I think Eviscerate, when you upgrade it, gets a little bit out of control. Hey, look at this! We actually got the backstab turn 1. So get your time back, deal 9 damage. Thanks much. I'm gonna just pass this attack back. It's not worth it. And that's not worth playing. I just really want to keep my stamina up so I can play all my stabs so that Relentless deals more damage, and now it's fully upgraded. You suck. And I want to get an Eviscerate, maybe? Thank you very much. 20 damage. Bling! Alright, yeah, this guy's taking another... Oh, I think he's going to die from the bleeding. Yeah, he just died from the bleeding on the Relentless. Beautiful. Okay. Well. Next up, let's go to the swamp. Don't like the forest. Harpy, very well. Let's keep fighting the monsters. No need to cower in fear. 5 damage. That's not super impressive, but I think it is worth it for 5 damage. Plus, if I get my other Eviscerate, I'm going to be glad I played an extra card. Nope. Yep. Ooh, nice. That'll be 6 damage plus 6 for 2 is 12. And that 12 damage will happen on the same turn. It's just that she has to play some cards to do it. I think she's dead, though. Yeah, the Eviscerate... the Eviscerates are out of control. Okay, so we leveled up. Oh, hey, I was about to level up. I didn't even realize. Now... Oh, gross. So I'm forced to take a stupid card. 10 damage. Well, that seems pretty lame, considering that Eviscerate does a gajillion damage and doesn't damage me. That's 5 damage. Okay, 2 stamina for 5 damage and lowering their time by 1. I don't want it in my deck, but it's not as bad as the Relentless Strike. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The attacks are just not worth playing. I guess, you know, same thing. If I'd played 1, the Eviscerate would have dealt more damage. But if we can find 1 more Eviscerate, this is over. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. It's really nice that at least I have not found any monsters yet that attack you first. That really helps the thief, because, you know, this is definitely a glass cannon sort of a thing going on here. Eviscerate 2. Even the 2s now aren't that great, but there's the Eviscerate 3. I'm gonna get the stamina back, but it is unfortunate I couldn't quite finish off. Maybe I could have played 1 card and then the Eviscerate would have done more. Maybe I'm wrong to just always pass on my attacks, because that does increase the damage from Eviscerate substantially, to have even 1 more card played when the Eviscerate's at level 3. Yeah, so I took a bunch of damage there. Alright, so I can pay 3 coins for a speed potion. It's too early for this. It's too early. Alright, it'd be tempting to rest, but I want to go to the blacksmith. I have a gajillion dollars, and I can finally upgrade both Eviscerates. Or sorry, that was a backstab. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Crap, I did not want to actually do that, but okay. So I upgrade that, and then I'm going to just start to work on these stabs. Now that all 3 of my Eviscerates are at level 3 and I accidentally made backstab level 3, yeah, those are the things I care about the most. I guess for science, I should upgrade Ravage at some point just to see if, like that warrior card, it jumps crazily to 10 damage when you level it up all the way. And there's 20 damage. Okay, I need 1 more Eviscerate. Will this do it? This will deal 2 damage. Yeah, it's actually gonna do it, isn't it? Because he's poisoned for 2. Lorp. Alright, 2 more monsters, which is a little scary because I am low on hit points, so if I get a bad draw and don't one-shot, I could potentially go down. It's a little early for the Eviscerate 3. This is 5 damage. Well, but then there's also the 12 damage. Yeah, that's worth it. If the thing does get a turn, I want it to take damage. Ooh, nice. Just enough. Okay, so, unfortunately, it didn't die. I didn't get any poison on it. It's going to get to play 1 card. Ah, perfect. It's just a 3 damage card, and then it dies from the bleeding. Beautiful. Alright, so now 1 more monster, and I level up. Back to the blacksmith. Going to the shop, by the way, has some merit. I shouldn't dismiss that completely, because if you go to the shop, it does now, at this stage of the game, sell upgraded cards. But I have got enough extra stabs here that I don't mind just upgrading what I have. Village of Miracles. Alright, what do we got? Heal for 20 or gain 2. Well, it's the same thing where I just healed, so it does nothing, but also the 2 experience level me up, so that's the same as healing functionally. You know what? Now what? I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble. Let's go for that stamina, so that now I can maybe play one of my crappy cards and make my Eviscerates better and not feel like I'm screwing over my turn. Like this, I'm gonna play it for 3 damage. See? And now that made my Eviscerate do an extra 3 damage, so I think it was worth it. It was essentially a 6 damage card. Okay, now this I am not going to play. 23 damage. Alright, I think there's a decent chance I can finish this guy off. Yep, there it is. He's gonna get to... No, he's gonna die. He has enough poison on him thanks to the spider bites having that little bit of upgrade. He died of the poison. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. At the shop, the cards that are upgraded I think are too expensive for me to buy anyways. And I still have this one. Oh, I can actually, hold on, I can go from level 2 to level 3, which I could consider doing. But what's the point? Let's just finish that off, save 6 gold, and then next time I go to the blacksmith, I can maybe upgrade them better. Although we don't have that many things left, I might not even get another blacksmith. Ah, yeah, I probably should have upgraded from 2 to 3, because I might not have another blacksmith. See, this would be a 3 poison if I'd upgraded it. Nice. Nice. Stupid. Well, I'll do it in case the next card's an eviscerate. Ah, it wasn't. Well, I still have plenty of stamina, so that's the nice thing about getting the stamina on level up, is that I get to, you know, play some of those attack cards and not feel terrible about it. Okay, so the bee did draw one of its zaps, and I lost not quite half, but a decent chunk of my health. I think it is pretty important that I do kill it this time. And it looks like, hold on, no, that's not gonna do it. But that will. Okay, yeah, so I took a fair bit of damage there, and I'm not gonna level up. This is tricky. I need to really think carefully about this, because if I don't get another option to rest, I'm gonna go into the next boss with half my health. I mean, what am I doing here? I'm fighting the monsters for what purpose exactly? No, I'm gonna skip it. It's the same deal as before. I don't want to, risk losing the whole run just to get a few extra coins. Okay, what's taunt? When you take... I definitely don't want to take any damage. When you draw a basic attack card, gain 3 stamina. That's really interesting. I do have 2 of them in my deck, so I can, like, play it and get stamina back. Stamina's not my problem, though. No, I don't want any of that stuff. I was really looking for potions. I'm gonna skip that monster 2 and heal, so I can just go against the final boss with full health. If I was going for high scores or something, like if I was in that game, the high score game, then I would absolutely have fought those monsters and, like, tried to one-shot them and then get the free experience and the extra health and the extra points. But I just don't care about that. I want to make sure I win. So let's not dick around over much. Yeah, she has too much health, I think, for me to be able to one-shot her. But I can... It looks like... Oh, she's going to die this turn. She's going to get to play 3 cards before she dies of the bleeding. Oh, no, just 2 cards. There's 1 and then she dies. Oh, just 1 card. Okay, 3 cards. No, 1 card. No, 2 cards. Ah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I could have fought those monsters maybe. And if I wouldn't have died, I only took 2 damage from the witch. Okay, so let's go against the lich. Only 100 hit points. It's not really like that many more hit points even than the witch. Nice, got another eviscerate this round. Relentless will be 6 damage plus 12. Alright, the Lich is going to get to play its cards. Hurt himself pretty bad with Shadow Burn there. Okay, so I took a little less than half my hit points. What is Ritual? 6 damage plus 2 additional damage for each token on the Doom track. I see, so that's not that big of a deal. Well, I should be able to kill him. Now this is a tricky one. 5 damage and... No, I'm going to get my stamina back. I want to make sure I've got the stamina to play my stabs and my spider bites and my backstab and things. Yeah, I'm really glad I passed on that card. Okay, I drew an Eviscerate, and I had to pass it because I was out of stamina, but then I drew the other Eviscerate, so down goes the Lich. So yeah, that run, I guess it could have gone better if I had fought a couple extra monsters. I skipped 2 monsters before the Deck 3 boss. You know, had the fight before that gone better, then I would have maybe got an extra monster in there and won some more gems. But other than that, we did it! It only took 3 tries, plus all the other tries. You know, that's sort of 3, kind of. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. If you want to see some after-party dickering and bickering, I mean, clearly I was wrong about Eviscerate in my previous videos / runs. It is an amazing card. It's just the level 1 version is awful, but the level 3 version is out of control. I hate Ravage. It was stupid. It almost never comes up when you're at full stamina. It's honestly much worse than Backstab. So Backstab is the one that gives you a bonus if if it's the first card of the round. Ravage gives you a bonus if you're at full stamina. The thing about being at full stamina is it never happens except for at the very beginning of the fight. Whereas Backstab, every single time you get a turn, there's a chance that you draw Backstab. So Backstab's better, plus it gives you back a time and Ravage doesn't, and it costs less stamina. So Backstab's good, Ravage is bad. Relentless I was fine with, just because it does pack a punch. When you upgrade it to level 3, compared to an attack card, which deals 4 damage, it deals, you know, some damage based on your remaining stamina. It could be a lot, could be a little, but then the bleed is crazy because it adds another 12 damage over 3 cards. So I think that that's a good one. But the other 2 cards from Mischief I'm a little bit disappointed by. The one that gives you potions if it kills the enemy seems just really, really lame. I guess the one thing is, like, what if I should have upgraded Ravage and seen maybe, like, at level 3 it deals 10 damage or something wacky, like the Warrior equivalent? You know, something like that. Maybe the Potion Gathering one also has, like, a thing, whereas you upgrade it gets tremendously better. But the only card I was really impressed with at all was the Relentless, and other than that, just stabbing, spider biting, and eviscerating seems like the way to go for the Thief. Anyway, guys, I'll see you again soon. Take care.